need to fill this area process for it to be concrete. Whereby you can
Where you are standing now.
Alafai mo akwa ban fan bra shine equation sabre baby am gina ye Nyinahin Sports Stadium na the sports minister ne the Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amoakohene omo de mani achi mo ha omo hwe che said niema atochema e ha no ma hwe omatima ye ne se de be ya local teams no omo betima ba be dijuma e ha edin ka de ne che mu e baba Yara Sports Stadium e ho ne edin kan ko ye ko hwe niema e koso ha no ntine na e ma eye kotoko mu ntimi mo omo matches ne bi e ho no meso so benya bote no ahwe no ho fota e hona eye minister on baba hwe no mabaye medini simo di shine me so na subscribe na like video no share ama foforo so nyim.
It's very hard working staff, but a lot of them are more of machine related. So when the contractors don't serve us with the right machines, it gives us a lot of problems.
Those who are wearing this don't use this space.
So we look forward to those machines being have our natural grass. Yes.
Oh, you need the root that is. It's supposed to be 21. Okay. And so what happened at the other
we
side?
need to fill this area process
Okay.
for it to be concrete. Whereby you can push the seats and fix them when it is
You mean where to be concrete? Yeah. So it means we have to take this off and then seal it with concrete. The entire area, not just here.
Yes.
Where I'm standing. Where you are standing now. This also there. The seats are not as bad as. Do you have some spare ones in the stores? Do you have seats? Yes. You don't have any. Only Accra has. The shape is different from this one. So you were not given space. You didn't have any space like Accra Sports Stadium. Or you have used it, you have used them, or they stole them. Because why would they give? Why will Accra have and then you will not have? Because all was done at the same time. You don't have space. This is interesting. Okay, I'll find out why. You were not giving space to rip, and then Accra has until now they still even have, and they are able to, accept that they don't get all the colors. Sometimes you see a green area and then they go and feed yellow because maybe the green is finished or something like that. But have you assessed the number of damaged seats?
Yes,
How many?
1,678.
And the total capacity is
40,000.
40,000. Exactly 40,000 or about 40,000.
About 40,000, 42.
All right. So we will take the report. Basically, the machine to pump the water because the beach is critical.
Yes.
Let's from Sabah.
Safe zone. If we have to get clearance from a car problem, so fans cannot in any way have access to the players or to see the dark match avoided. So two things. Either we are condemning this sitting area. So if we look at condemning all these and roofing that portion, it is better to roof than to condemn this whole area because it will be loss of revenue. So we'll have to roof, and then of course the bench also. The bench also being the covering and then getting it. I think if you are able to do this,
The PA system.
well, for PA system, even if you don't fit it immediately, anytime we have Accra to, that's what we do. I always bring external sounds to come and it adds to the entertainment value. Most times the stadium PA system is not so strong for that. So that we can improvise for the floodlights, the pumping situation, treatment of the beach, the scoreboard, the reserve, the bench, and then the safe zone. I think are critical areas. Of course, your ticket turnstiles also.
Yes.
Is it that they are rusty or what?
Rusty and unfortunate. Most
That they don't turn again.
they don't turn again.
Yeah.
Some do, others do not. And also the gates, the gate that covers the whole stream, most of them has the fastening from it, the hinges and other.
And all that is in your report.
Yes, please.
And have you gotten somebody to come and assess how much it will cost to do that, or you just haven't done that?
We've done.
You've done all those things.
Yes.
So if I ask for a copy of all these things we have seen today, can I get a copy?
Yes,
please.
Okay, so get me a copy before I leave. When it will be, when look for anybody to come. There should be somebody responsible for it. And so you should have a contract with the person. When you have a contract, surely the person will not wait for it to be overdue. You will come and do it, and then the bill will be there for payment. These are things that they are basic. Generator is always good.
Those on travel. Why?
That's why register is good. Yes, but what is wrong with them?
My phone number is fault.
The elevator too don't have those who service.
There's no contract between us and that. So we all have the estimates are there. I said let it come.
So what we need to do is to make sure that we get the permanent person that is doing, or whoever you have yearly, if it's a yearly contract, we have a yearly contract with the person. So the person knows that at this time of the month, I'm supposed to come and check. From time to time, I'm supposed to come and do some trial. That's what is done for league. So because it will be used, you don't wait for somebody to get stuck in and you can't find your way out. So please, let's do that. Whoever has been servicing,
so let everything else be captured in that.
We can do
fully specify the actual type of engine. It's now represent the government or normal
so it's not like for Google.
the contractor is this one, the left here around yes. What do you mean by national security? Yes, please.
So we are using, National Youth Authority has some allocation from this assembly commission, 3%. So that was what was being used to do the youth resource centers. And that time they were NIS. So even now, we're still speaking that they should continue to complete with those funds before handing them over. But the way they have been left, they will be tolerated. We are not using them, we should leave the box. You can all the things there. So maybe the officer will complain that these things can go, we do that out. So we don't we still want to use the project. So that it can be used. When we finish the project, and these are so you have like two contractors.
Yes, now it's being handled by another contractor. So, according to the site manager for the first contractor, he said the first phase has been completed. Second, that's where it is from.
So the new contractor is still around.
Yes. He's supposed to be.
He's supposed to, but he said he left.
He left in November.
Why did he leave?
He couldn't tell us. He said that he's going to the office and come back.
He didn't come back.
He's not going. And sometimes we call him to help us read around. We're trying to reach out. Sometimes we do call him. We are calling several times.
And he has been helping you to.
Sometimes.
So his equipment that was on site before he left, where the equipment? Or he didn't have any?
No. He was building the fence wall. So he also had the rods. those who are not other. And then I think the site manager for the new contractor was made accommodated.
So where is he? He's also the site manager is not from this area. So these are washrooms.
I'm not sure we go back there.
So you have seen stores also over there. You have stores like we have here.
There's an open area, and then according to the site manager for the property, he said that it's a regular.
Okay.
That's what he said.
That's open.
Yes,
So it's not covered
like this one. The one for the perspective.
Oh, okay. It's also at the other side. You men want to do your work.
That's one of that.
But were you using the teach for games?
The school,
It's a good investment that it should not have been left. Considering the fact that funds were made available for it, we expect to see it. We have to make sure that it is. But I want you to check the number of VIP seats. We need to know the number that is there so that we know how many is needed to fit the space that has been provided. So we can follow up at where the rest is. Because nobody will order quarter of the seats or half of the seats. You surely would have ordered the full set. So if this is not the full set, then we can start tracing to find out where the rest of the seats are. Quickly get the contractors to answer. But the roof, if the roofing okay, has anything happened to the roofing or no, the roofing is okay. It means you can imagine when the community is here for community games, those who will be doing indoor, those who will be doing basketball, volleyball, football, any other sports are on the. So we really will see to getting this completed. my name is colleague, the Minister for Youth Development in Yebedi Hunkomo, because originally the funding source the 3% the National Youth Authority. So currently, minimum can say the Youth Authority agency share sports as CBO. So we would have to sit and see how we can ring fence some funding. Say the developer share another funding source. Now you all the youth resource centers, and now you better also AUC that funding source to complete them. So I know the bidding home come on, we'll discuss that. Oh well, and then Amaba, meaning say the youth development minister also call some of the centers, and not too long ago he was in Parliament to answer questions on some of these youth resource centers are abandoned. So I'll meet him immediately now here because 95% of the facilities in Nyinahin are sports. So I'm much more interested in getting it completed than any other person. Now from there, you the source to complete this and get it used.
Yeah, let's go. And Chebiana, the sports minister will come. Mobile Honorable Kofi Adams, Minister for Sports and Education. Saying Chebia won't say a sports no. The home in the class are for you or my. Now, a quiet son, now, yeah, a boy and my sports with Dimupa, especially local leagues, usually has to go match. And Chebia, she has for sure more. Yeah, I can't sports. I come my FFF. You must also know Kotokone a habit. But the other door and uncle would do my Baba supposed to do. And say, America training, calf me, continental and international matches, into more, even local leagues to run into more. Now, the only dance was which my friend has for Prado, Mabahana, as I show more as I now Kotokoso, Kafa, almost so quick, almost in but that's a problem with you. I never seen. My honorable minister, once I come out, Ashanti Radio, Ashanti first games in Mamo, no, her boxing, no, until the train agencies now say on chairman from Manchester. You know, by my conjurer facilities in Dona, how not the Dona, assurance say about why any assurance here. Now the agent pan is to move and a morning when we are get me up was the park really sabo. Let's me up one young games here for a sentiment. And now if we ever put in the sports stadium view over and say now Obama there is a minister so they are what media together and everything are combined yet maybe Abuama yet na fixing sports here are there they no ever together ma you see na Ghana for team or don't or might be on the sports better chicken can would you go and to move be never sound mind His Excellency the President and this wedding museum we say take Ghana no sports sector no can how best bring it back the love to the local league now let that back to Black Star and intimate more and the intimate honorable minister why here the man no any more kasaka na you be across code the better na say
Nyinahin and regional minister so as Unya Ode Mai any Yajia Ochiba Mia Ekoso Ewaha na Meka say Yaba Aba Behu Mia Ewaha you always say ye Igusua Yenanti Ayeko round Nina na ye dream efa Yebeye Enyamin na meba ha no ni mpinifo na yebaye be chief director ewo ha enti ono so waba be hu the situation na yewom the technical advisor ewo ha the public relation officer ewo ha enti ye the mpinifo na ye the one ebaye I can assure you say enche bia per the directives His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Odimaye no ebeke say a good year ye didn't ever Baba Yara Sports Stadium ebesan ye then ababio because in terms of soccer ever main stadium facilities are now players be epepa Baba Yara omo friend the maker of what football and say we make no engineer year na etumi how but yaba behwe enye beyond us ebehwe na yaye ama agrodi a yedin ewo ha yesi akan ewo Baba Yara the way it used to be ebesan ye den ababio that I can assure you madam wase ba ko so a mesre any say investors they are interested based on information yesu eya ye de be out obi wo ho a ye kwa akosere no say onbeboa ye no ono omma hamma mehunye and this young car sem no the way I was say ye ka obi huna omu adwin be ye say oh enyaspra say ye be kwa akọboa so the media no we partners in this project. Look, baby, I always say monka. Ye baby na say ye ni year monka. Ye baby na say you good so monka exactly mo ye no sa. Na o say ye kabo mu so hwe baby a ye betumi aye den enyamoa. Aban kwa entumi ye den enye. Amaman bebre a omo sports ejina yie no. Individuals any corporate public and private ni nyina no omuka boom eboa san na ebe den ebe koyi so ye be hia muboa very soon enche bia ye sports fund no kra no ye be launch a o say mu ye den muka ho asem na say ye nya sika wo sa afutuo ni ma nyama bebre a NSM 24 ka say a say ya ye ntumi respond ni ensi sa bio regular maintenance because so that facility ni be there enti ye da mo ase
ona bunji yenya we dey wadama yenya ni say NSC board na say ministry no almost you are done with it
yeah say board no ya we dey be call presidency na ya refer the call council of state na council of state akwemu na say omuma the okay then the presidency be throw to whole sector minister and say an okay has been given and to go ahead and inaugurate the board on behalf of His Excellency the President.
Assurance also got configuration of
well, Ningina Kahuntina Mabahan say when person umbebo no ha means sorry man just immediately sir. And not just got even the BBNE gold stars also qualify for continental level. Nano mobile no at the same no mudi 2 million say nyini die akwakoye mo wo ho enti senka ye betumi so ye bibi e wo Baba Yara ha omo be adapt her as of then on home because so it is not just Kotoko. 2 teams from Ghana omo nyina ye ko continental level omo bebo omo home base so that is why necessary say ye be then you be maintaining facility and you be repair facility. Corporates me invite one. So 2 critical teams now qualify for the continental level. I have no woman. And the Ubwa now who sponsor now ye yadi any year. Also within the then every baby. So you will get naming rights. You bet to me Edim baby on her, space baby on her, you bet to Edino. And the who sponsor we can label somewhere after you. Maybe this mining company waiting room, this stand, that stand, and that becomes part of your legacy thing. So there's a lot of benefit to helping us rebuild our stadium.